Heavens, I lived my past life to the fullest with zero regrets. Why transmigrate me to this Liang Kingdom right before I died, just to be a beggar? What do you want from me? Hey bro, that is my bun. Let go. Let go of it. Let go. Let go. Don't you dare bully my little brother. Brother, eat up. Hurry and eat. A whole year. I ditched you 18 times and you always find me. You are unbelievable. I will never leave my brother. Wherever you go, I will find you. We are staying together forever. How many times do I have to say it? I am not your brother. Yes, you are. Look, we split this bun, go our separate ways, and you stop following me. Got it. I don't want the bun, I want my brother. Fine, fine, just eat. We will split it. But I am not leaving you. I am not leaving. Well, we need one more laborer. Drag him off to the coal mine. It has been almost a year, and still no news of Ruoxu. Your Majesty, I report. We searched all 9 provinces of Liang, but there is still no sign of the 3rd princess. Imperial Mother, please calm your anger. Back then, when Sire and Ruoxu snuck out to play, Sire fell into the water and drowned. Ruoxu refused to accept it. She refused to accept his death and repeatedly ran away to search for him. She is just a helpless girl. How much suffering must she endure out there? Your Majesty, I will search again. Imperial Mother, 3rd sister has heaven's favor. She must be safe. She will return safely. Yes, Imperial Mother. But now, Northern Yan's 300,000 troops are marching south. This is our top priority. Humph, Northern Yan has raided us so many times. Do they think we are afraid to fight? Your Majesty, these are troubled times. Your servant boldly suggests we consider the matter of the Crown Prince, mining. Holy crap, in this era, 8 out of 10 miners end up dead. Let me go. Let me go. Yes, that female beggar. A woman has no strength. Sending her to the mines is just wasting food. Let go of my brother. Brother, don't worry. I am coming. Sir, please don't beat her. She is just a simpleton. Stop. I will go with you. No. You fool. Brother, don't worry. Your sister is here. Wait, did she just faint? Damn it, that brat dared to bite me. Wait, she is not dead, is she? Serves her right if she is. Come on, taking this guy to the mine for cash is all that matters. I am sorry. Brother, please do not leave me. I am so scared. Brother, where are you? Silly sister, don't be afraid. I am right here. Why do you always run away? Why can't you stay with me? Please do not leave me all alone again. Don't be afraid. I won't leave. I will never leave you behind again, I swear. You are probably the only one in this entire world who actually cares about me. You silly girl. From now on, I will take care of you. Well, even though she is covered in dirt, she is actually pretty cute. Look at her jewelry. Looks pretty valuable. Let's go check it out. Hey girl, where are you heading all alone? I am looking for my brother. Have you seen him? We sure have. Come with us, we will take you right to him. Really? Okay. Hahaha, we got so lucky today. Right, she is a real prize. Let go of me, let go. You two are liars. Don't be afraid, I am here to save you. Brother, where did you go? Holy crap, who is your brother? Let go of me, woman. I have been searching for you for so long. You promised me we would stay together for the rest of our lives. Okay? I promise you. Forever. I am so cold. Oh no. This is a fever from her injuries. She needs medicine, or she won't make it. But with this tiny bit of money, buying medicine is impossible. I will go out and find a way. Wait here, I am going to buy medicine and will be right back. Brother, do not go. Why are you leaving me? Shopkeeper, how much for 2 doses of these herbs? Oh, sir, every single one of these ERBs is extremely expensive. It will cost at least 200 or 300 taels. We don't do credit here. Do you even have the money? 200 or 300 taels? I see. Prepare them for me first. I will be right back with the money. Money, money, money. Where on earth can I find the money? Everyone, it is the annual Imperial Academy exam day. Solve 1 riddle for 100 silver taels and the chance to take the Academy entrance exam. Solve 2 riddles, and you get 200 taels, and bypass the exam entirely to join the Imperial Academy. Dr. Wong, what if someone solves 3 riddles? 3? Solving even 1 is extremely rare. 3 in a row has literally never happened before. If you solve 3 in a row, you get 100 gold taels. Greetings, Chancellor, and I will personally recommend you to His Majesty to join the Imperial Court. Perfect. A way to make some cash. My daughter, where on earth did you go? Your disappearance is one thing, but with enemies watching our throne like hungry wolves, and your 2 half-brothers have grown powerful, coveting the throne. The ministers all have their own dark agendas. Mother really cannot hold on much longer. Your Majesty, why are you in such a panic? Have some dignity. Your Majesty, your servant has found the 3rd princess. What? My daughter, where have you been this past year? How much did you suffer to end up in this state? Your Majesty, your servant found the princess in a ruined temple. She had a high fever and was severely injured. Your Majesty, the princess's condition has stabilized. She is out of danger and could wake up any time. Congratulations, Your Majesty, on finally finding Princess Aning. Who dared to harm my daughter? I will tear them to pieces. Investigate this? Sire, while she was wandering, she was always with what? A male beggar. He is likely the culprit. Humph, since we have a target, then go capture him immediately. Your servant has ordered a citywide search. We will catch him soon. Once you find that beast, slice him to pieces. Cut off his head and hang it on the city walls. Chancellor, please announce the first riddle. Ha ha ha. Listen closely. First riddle. I recently learned that in this capital city, at least 2 people have the exact same number of hairs on their head. How did I know this? You have the time of 1 incense stick to think. How could the Chancellor possibly find 2 people in the capital with the exact same hair count? Everyone's hair is different, and the numbers are massive. How could you find 2 people with the exact same count? Wow, it is that simple. I get it. Oh, Master Chin knows the answer. Why not speak? No rush. I know, the Chancellor must have gathered a crowd, counted their hairs 1 by 1, and compared them, gathered a crowd to count hairs. Do you really think I have that much free time? Then could it be they are twins born on the exact same day? Even twins do not necessarily have the exact same number of hairs. I guess we can only wait for Master Qin's answer. My thoughts exactly. Hey, I know the answer. Huh? Where did he come from? This beggar stinks. What is this place anyway? You think a filthy street rat can solve riddles? Beat it. Wait, is there a rule saying a beggar can't play? Is this kid actually confident, Master Jin? Aren't you afraid he'll steal your spotlight? A beggar solving this. Impossible. We have time anyway. Let him make a fool of himself. Here is the riddle. Finding 2 people with the exact same hair count is easy. Just look at Leoman Street. Most refugees there suffer from lice and shave their heads completely bald. Not a single strand left. So, finding people with the exact same hair count is incredibly easy. Oh, I get it. They're bald. Exactly. Bald people all have 0 hairs. This beggar is sharp. Is his answer the same as Master Qin's? Hump. Let him have his moment. Doesn't matter. 2 riddles left. Well done. Reward him. Let's not waste time. Give me the second riddle. Fine. Only with the second prize will I have enough money for medicine. You won once, but do you know the rules for moving on? What rules? If you get the next one right, your reward doubles. But if you get it wrong, everything you just won is confiscated. It's not easy to make money, kid. Take the money, buy some decent clothes, and get a warm meal. Don't worry about me. Give me the riddle. HMPH, fool. Don't cry when you lose all your cash. You little a beggar with this much guts. Impressive. Everyone listen up. Here is the second riddle. In Linglong County, a wealthy landlord named Li had 2 sons, Delong and Erlang. Both sons were master horsemen. The elder rode Red Hare, and the younger rode Moon Chaser. Both horses were legendary steeds. But as time passed, landlord Li grew old. To choose his heir, he brought both brothers and their horses to the paddock. He told them, "Sons, you will ride around the track. 1 lap. Whichever horse finishes last wins the entire family fortune. The loser gets kicked out with nothing. A race to see who is slower. How on earth do you decide a winner that way?" Exactly. So, once the race started, both brothers held their horses back. They trotted in place, refusing to move even an inch, terrified of going faster. "10 days passed. They could wait a lifetime. So here is the question. How can these 2 brothers decide the winner in the shortest time possible? Think carefully, everyone. Master Qin, any thoughts? This is tough. Let me think. Oh, it is simple. I know how they can win. Oh, you sure? Of course. But I advise you to think carefully before you speak. If you miss, I am taking your reward back. My lord, he does not know when to stop. Let him try. I am curious too. Listen closely. It is easy. The elder rides Red Hare. The younger rides Moon Chaser. If they swap horses, they will race as fast as possible, and a winner is decided instantly. You got it, young man. Reward him. Wait, how does swapping horses work? Simple. The rule says the slower horse wins. Riding the other's horse, they will dash at full speed to make the other horse lose. Oh, I see. That beggar is brilliant. Now he can enter the Imperial Academy. He has a bright future. It is only a matter of time. Young man, you now have a direct pass to the Imperial Academy. This is a rare blessing. Do not run off. I am not interested. The kid is smart and bold. My father would pay handsomely to recruit him. I am back. I got the medicine. Where did you go? Don't scare me. Stop hiding. Come out. I am back. Please, you always clung to me. Where are you? I was wrong. Do not hide. I will never leave you again. It is him. We finally found you. Kill him. Your Majesty, you should rest. The Imperial doctors are here. If you are worried, your brother will guard them personally. Your health is critical, and state affairs await. If you collapse, what then? No, I lost my child for a whole year. I will not leave his side. Brother, do not leave. My daughter, you are finally awake. You worried me to death. I am back. I searched everywhere for you. Please, do not run away again. Your brother is gone. You cannot find him. Thank goodness she woke up. Mother, I know he is gone forever. I will never find him. Is your mind clear? Yes, I remember everything. I am not crazy anymore. You are cured. Wonderful. Su Jian, Su Chao, announced to the realm, "My daughter is back. Today, I crown Su Ruwaksu as the crown princess of Dalian. Are you too deaf? Did you not hear my decree?" "Yes, mother." "Mother, why pass the throne to me? If not you, then who?" "Those two. You are my real daughter. But I am a woman. So am I. Besides, they likely killed your brother. I must secure your power so you can face those two and the other court officials. I know this is overwhelming, but you are the only one I trust. Even as Empress, I must rely on my daughter. I understand, mother. You suffered this year. I already sent guards to execute that peasant who abused you. His head will be brought to us shortly. The peasant who abused me. That beast who kept you captive. Daughter, what is wrong? Does just thinking about him make your head hurt? Do not worry, you are safe now. Mother is here. No, spare his life. You cannot execute him. Why? Because when I was lost and dying, he saved me. I chose to stay with him. He never hurt me. He only kept running away from me. Guards, find the executioners immediately. Spare his life. Wait, why aren't you running away? Because life is meaningless. I have never seen anyone face death so calmly. Why are we killing you? I do not care. Just do it already. You might not care, but I must tell you. You abused the third princess? The Empress ordered your execution on the spot. To die by imperial decree is quite an honor. I heard a princess. What are you talking about? Brave enough to die, but too cowardly to admit it. Bind him. Give him a slow death with 1,000 cuts. Look, explain this before you kill me. When did I hurt any princess? I do not even know her. If you did, would you have dared touch her? I think you have the wrong guy. I want to die, but not as a scapegoat. Oh, so you are nervous now. Do it. Father, that is the young man I told you about. Commander Lan, the secret guard does not answer to the Grand Preceptor. True, but I cannot turn a blind eye to this. Why target my associate? If I tell you this is the Empress's direct decree, what then? What did he even do? If Her Majesty wants him dead, then so be it. Where is the proof? If the Empress says he is guilty, then he is. In that case, we cannot save you, kid. It is fine. Do not worry. I wanted to die anyway. Let's go, father. Chief Eunuch, spare him. Looks like I am not dying today. Take him away. Who on earth is this kid? 1 minute he is sentenced to death by His Majesty. The next, eunuch, that personally spares his life. It makes no sense. Ever since that headstrong empress took power, the first and second princes have been greedily eyeing the throne. The powerful noble clans are getting restless. Soon, a bloody storm will tear through the Dalian court. As the head of the civil officials, I must guard this final line. Unfortunately, I am old and lack true talent under me. Otherwise, why search so desperately? If it cannot be forced, I must let nature take its course. We will see. Sigh, if only you were a boy. Don't be scared, little brother. Sister is here, and no one will ever bully you. I got the medicine. Where did you go? I was wrong. Don't hide. I will never leave you again. I guess some things are only cherished after they are gone. I am sorry. I failed you. I am so incredibly sorry. You are still the best, big brother. I am simply no match for you. Lost again. No matter how skilled I am, and we certainly can't compete with our third sister, who spent a year wandering as a beggar. She's different, she's mother. Empress is actual blood. Let's face it, it's all our late father's fault. He was too weak, letting her run the court. Now, a woman sits arrogantly on the throne. You shouldn't say things like that, big brother. There are outsiders here. or are you planning to report me? Second, brother. Honestly, even if we were alone, saying this changes nothing. After all, the Empress's reign has been a reality for nearly 20 years, and that is likely to continue. When our fourth brother died and our third sister lost her mind, I truly believed the crown would go to one of us. We spent so much time plotting against each other for nothing. Yet, she actually recovered. How utterly ridiculous. So, big brother, you want to bury the hatchet? Not just bury the hatchet, we must unite against our common enemy. And where is this enemy? Well, do I really need to spell it out? Fool. Hey, fool. You aren't dead. You're actually alive. What? Fool. Don't you recognize me? It's me. Insolent peasant. Before you stands the third princess of Daylight, proclaimed young emperor just yesterday. How dare you call her a fool? Are you tired of living? Holy crap, you are actually a princess. And now you are the young emperor. Ha ha, I Zhao Lin actually spent a whole year wandering with the future ruler of the empire. Hey, my dear sister, can you hook me up with some easy, cozy government job now? Listen, I never harmed the young emperor. Now that she is here, you can just ask her yourself, right? The young emperor was unconscious back then, so we assumed you had harmed her. Now, the misunderstanding is cleared up. If it is cleared up, why am I still chained? Because I still have a question. Your Highness, you seem a bit intense today. Go ahead and ask whatever you want. I will tell you. Looking at me now, do you regret? Regret? Regret what? The filthy beggar and lunatic you once looked down on is actually royalty. Someone completely beyond your reach for your entire life. Do you truly not regret it? Why is your speech so clear? Weren't you I was nearly beaten to death for you, and you just abandoned me in that ruined temple? If my mother Empress's men hadn't found me, I would have died right there. That is the absolute truth of what happened. Now that you know who I am, you shamelessly try to butter me up and even call me your sister. Before this, you either called me a fool, a lunatic, or told me to get lost. When did you ever call me sister? And yet, you have the nerve to ask for a government post. How can you be so utterly shameless? I know I used to despise you back then, and that was wrong of me. But I am genuinely happy you're alive. I'm happy you are the young emperor, and I'm even happier that you are no longer a fool. I am so happy for you, truly. Seeing you again means I have no regrets left in this world. This is the happiest day of my life. Shut up. Are you still? How long are you going to keep acting? Don't think that just because I mistook you for my deceased brother during my year of madness, you can use that to squeeze any favors from me now. What you are saying right now doesn't earn you a shred of my sympathy. It only makes me sick to my stomach. It is okay, you might think I am being fake, but as long as I know my own heart, that's enough. I never wanted to abandon you in that ruined temple to fend for yourself. Then why did you leave me all alone? You had a raging fever and injuries, so I had to go find medicine. You were a beggar who didn't even know how to beg. Did you even have money to buy medicine for me? I have said my piece, believe it or not. If you are still angry, you can just kill me. What did you say? You can kill me. For the young emperor of a nation, executing a beggar is as simple as crushing an ant. Just as simple. Don't think I won't do it. It seems the young emperor cares deeply about this beggar, which is why she is so angry. Honestly, killing him might be for the best. At least he won't become a stumbling block for Her Highness. Take it and do it. Listen to me, you are destined to become the emperor. In the future, you will have to execute many people, including those who have all kinds of connections to you. You can use my life to practice. Do it. If you can't even bring yourself to kill a simple beggar, someone who merely wandered the streets with you, how will you ever rule as emperor? I am genuinely worried about you. You're just a beggar. What right do you have to lecture me? Fool, I'm only worried about you. Don't you get it? Because you are my only person I care about in this world. Here, little brother, eat this. Huh. You filthy beggar. Huh. Even now, you are still saying these things just to win my sympathy. I won't fall for it. Your Highness is wise. This fellow is only speaking sweet words to soften your heart now that he knows your identity. But what I said is the absolute truth. I am genuinely worried about you. If you are truly loyal, you should realize your young emperor cannot shoulder the weight of Dalian yet. Her Majesty is still here, so her growth is just a matter of time. A matter of time, yes, but how much time is actually left? This beggar's sharp intellect is truly far beyond ordinary people. If you spare my life and keep me by your side, I will slice through all obstacles, clear every path, and help you reach the absolute peak to be revered by millions. Enough, you can barely survive in this world by begging and stealing. You can't even look after yourself, yet you boast about helping me reach the peak. Wake up. As long as I set my mind to it, I can achieve anything. Well then let me look forward to seeing exactly how you do it. But do not expect any handouts from me. If you want to stand by my side, you must earn every single step yourself. I will be there soon. Soon? How soon is soon? 10 years? 20 years? A lifetime. The young emperor is kind, so if you just wanted to put on a show for her, congratulations. You succeeded. You think I am just talking big, aren't you? We will see about that. I'll be waiting. Your Highness, what should we do with him? Release him. Let him fend for himself. Do you truly not believe he can reach your side? A beggar trying to climb his way up to stand before me, is that even possible? I understand. Hey beggar. Here is a tip for you. Thank you, but I am not a beggar. Please save it for someone in need. Now, since the third question is highly complex, so I gave everyone 3 days to think. Time is running out. On behalf of the Chancellor, let me repeat the problem one last time. Using these screens, how can you enclose the maximum area with a limited number of screens? Let us begin. I will go first. No matter how I calculate it, a square is the most reliable shape. This layout must yield the absolute largest possible area these screens can enclose. Am I correct, Grand Chancellor? Incorrect. Let me take a turn. I have personally calculated the area of almost every geometric shape and discovered a crucial rule. The larger the angles created when placing these screens, the more space is wasted. Therefore, the smaller the angles of the layout, the larger the area will be. Since a circle has no angles, it represents the absolute maximum area, a limited set of screens can enclose. If you do not believe me, feel free to grab a ruler and measure it yourself to compare. No need to worry. Young Master Qin is absolutely right. After that little beggar stole all my thunder, it is finally my turn. Could this legendary third day that simple? He is right, but only half right. Wait, it is that little beggar from the other day, aren't you? While I am standing right here. You vanish for days, then show up to crash this. What do you mean half right? Can you actually enclose a larger area? This kid is right, Master Qin. You are only half right. Truth is, only our Chancellor knows the real answer. I studied it for years and only solved half. So I am curious too. Anyone with basic logic can get half right. Well, I want to see how much bigger your other half of the answer actually is. How much bigger? 10 times, 100, thousands, billions of times bigger. With a 20-meter screen, you can enclose an area billions of times larger than mine. Yes, billions of times larger. That is trillions of times. You are full of it. Chancellor, does your promise still stand? Solve 3 riddles, and you personally recommend them. Of course it stands. Tomorrow, you come to the capital with me. Does that mean I won? Your words prove you know the answer. But he did not even say it, Chancellor. Chancellor, you just declare him right. Are you convinced? To silence doubts, you should explain it yourself. Done. Isn't this nonsense? It is still a circle. You only flipped it, the area is exactly the same. Actually, he made it so obvious. Still, no one gets it, I see. Our thinking was way too limited. You guys just do not use your brains. You only think of using a finite screen for finite space. Forgetting that finite length can enclose infinite scale. I do not understand a word. Speak plainly. Your thinking is locked. Reverse your thinking. For instance, what if I am outside the circle, not inside? These screens do not enclose me, they surround you. But you are standing inside. Then his circle encloses the entire academy. Scale it to Great Liang, and it encloses the country. Scale it to the cosmos, and since he is outside, the enclosed area becomes infinite. So saying billions of times is no exaggeration. Inward is finite, but outward is infinite. Now, does anyone still object? What a massive slap in the face. A little beggar solved all three. In the past, the academy tested poetry, music, chess, and painting. Suddenly, the style changed completely, and we cannot keep up. Exactly. We studied the classical arts since childhood, not these bizarre riddles. A little beggar just found a loophole. I heard the imperial exams are reforming too. Will the triennial exams be like this now? Are we throwing away Great Leon's literary heritage? Is that not forgetting our roots? Are the exam rumors true? What does this have to do with forgetting roots? Is poetry banned? Of course not. But only scholars have true talent to benefit the people. Benefit the people. Northern Yan keeps attacking our borders. Do you expect to defeat enemy armies with poetry and songs? The better your essay, the higher your rank. Yet so many brilliant writers cannot adapt. Their thinking is limited, they cannot govern, and they complain about rules instead of serving the public. They want total freedom, but if officials are free, the people suffer. Literature is great for the soul but it is absolutely not the ultimate measure of a person's capability. Nor is it the best way to choose officials. Well said, I never dared say this. You have immense courage for a young man. Fearless. You just offended every scholar in the world. That is nonsense. Did Great Liang not prosper because of brilliant scholars running things? You just dismissed all their efforts for centuries. Who do you think you are? Great Liang is doing well, but we can do better. Settle for the status quo or break the mold. This youth will surely soar. His sharp attitude easily offends. Truly arrogant. How dare this brat brag at the academy? Can he not watch his mouth? Exactly. He is just a beggar. One brain teaser, and he is arrogant. Who do you think you are? Do you think you can govern Great Liang better? Chancellor, throw him out. Literary talent might not be perfect to select officials, but with this arrogance, he is not fit for office. Young man, reflect and apologize. If you cannot see I am helping you, then you are a lost cause. Apologize to them. Dream on. Master, do not argue with the Chancellor. See how arrogant this guy is. He does not even respect the Chancellor. Sir, even if he solved 3 riddles, do not recommend him. With this arrogance. Imagine him in office. Young man, all right, I hope you understand my words. I do. But you do not, sir. Are you trying to kill me? He is hopeless. Sadly, since ancient times major reforms are never like boiling a frog. The fire burns, but the water gets cold. To change, you must have determination. Of course I do, what a joke. Hesitating in front of young lions. What determination? I was wrong. Well, this year's 3 riddles are now concluded. You may all leave. Leave? What nonsense? If this were not the academy, I would beat him up. A beggar acting tough, thinking arrogance earns respect. He is just a foolish madman. He shows his sharpness so openly. He must have a goal. I am curious. Wait, should we leave? Leave. You have to come to the capital with me tomorrow. Fool, we will meet again soon. Your servant dares ask. When will the emperor recover? When will he govern? The Empress Mother asked me to handle state affairs. Telling me is the same. Well, our revenue shrank 70%, putting us in deficit. The North paid 0 taxes. As for the South, we spent over 30 million taels to manage the drought, leaving us completely in the red. There is only one way to refill the treasury. The North must pay back taxes with interest, and the South must repay disaster relief in installments so the treasury can recover. Absolutely not. The Northern Yan are watching our borders like tigers and raiding. All Northern money goes to border defense and war prep. How can they afford back taxes? The South just stabilized after 0 harvest. The people just caught their breath. And you demand repayment? That will alienate the citizens. If a rebellion breaks out, can you take responsibility, Minister Zhou? Second Prince, that is unfair. I did it for the treasury. Are we too poor to pay officials or fund basic public works? You may be unhappy, but it is the truth. First Prince, since ancient times, we have had crises on all sides. You cannot use this to avoid taxes. That is basically highway robbery. How dare you? Enough arguing in court. Grand Preceptor, please judge this. Decide this. Well, how was your first court session? Feeling overwhelmed? Good. That is the life of an emperor. Learn to manage your ministers, to balance, resolve, and govern this country. I will try. Your Majesty, Chancellor. Zhang requests an audience. Zhang, are you sure? Positive. He says, you asked him, did he find him? What did he find? Care for your health, Your Majesty. After all these years, we finally found him. Susu, send him in. Years of loneliness, I hope he doesn't disappoint me. Mother, why are you so excited? It is all because of you. I pushed myself too hard in my youth, leaving me with these chronic illnesses. I cannot let you walk that same path. So I have been searching for a true genius to guide you. But our imperial exam system is too corrupt to fix overnight. That is why I secretly had Zhang Chunsheng find the perfect person to assist you. I am sorry, Mother. If I were stronger, you wouldn't have to worry like this. Silly child, a mother does what she must. Your humble servant greetings, Your Majesty. Greetings, young Emperor. Is old Zhang here? Has he brought him? He is waiting outside. Tell me about him. Did you check his background? Rest assured, Your Majesty. He was born in poverty, with 0 background. He is a refugee from the north who wandered for years. Wandered. So, he was a beggar? A beggar. Well then, let me see what you can do. But do not expect me to make things easy. To stand by my side, you must earn every step yourself. Wait for me. I am coming. Soon. How soon is soon? 10 years. 20. A lifetime. How could it possibly be him? Guower, what is wrong? Nothing, Mother. Having wandered myself, hearing the word beggar just made me emotional. Yes, he is indeed from a beggar background. So I kept him waiting outside. If Your Majesty objects, I will send him away so he does not offend your eyes. The Empress ponders for a moment. Yes, my child, do you believe a beggar can possess world-changing talent? If they had such talent, how could they remain a mere beggar? Still, I cannot say for sure. Perhaps they exist. My absolute limit was at least a poor scholar. Promoting a beggar directly will spark outrage among the nobility. But turning him away just for being a beggar would betray my own past. Let us wait. Did he really answer all three of my questions correctly? Yes, Your Majesty. Absolutely true. Then let him in. Enter. This humble peasant, Zhao Lin, greets Your Majesty and the young emperor. Zhao Lin. You carry yourself well, and your name is strong. Who named you? An old man who raised me for 2 years after my parents starved. Oh, and how is he now? Beaten to death for stealing a landlord's roast chicken. Did you report this? What use is reporting the death of a starving beggar who stole food? Bold. Answer Her Majesty's question directly. How dare you talk back? How insolent! If one lacks the courage to question an enlightened ruler, how can we speak of governing the state? Such officials are just rule-following, brown-nosing and... You are so disrespectful, aren't you afraid I will execute you? As a beggar, I faced death daily, yet I survived. If I appoint you, what post can you handle? Any post. Even a 9th-grade clerk is fine. You seem desperate to become an official. Why? Because only then can I reach my goal. Young Emperor, what do you think? Court politics is a bloodless war. Are you a mere beggar, looking to die? I will give you a chance. Take 100 gold coins and leave. Buy some land and live a normal life. A normal life. What must I say for your highness to believe me? To be blunt, millions of gold coins cannot shake my resolve. Mother, you decide. Considering your background, and since you missed the exams, I will make an exception based on your solving the Academy's 3 riddles. The Ministry of Revenue has a chief secretary vacancy, a minor 5th-grade post. This is my limit. Summary of qualifications. No, hurry and thank you, Your Majesty. No need for thanks. If you fail to deliver results within a month, proving you are a useless, empty shell, I will strip your title. Your servant understands. Shall I escort him to the ministry? Yes, mother. Son, I both hope he is capable of being your mentor, and hope he is mediocre. What do you mean, mother? If he is useless, we can banish him in a month to be a beggar again. But if he is a genius, once he clears all obstacles for you, you must kill him to eliminate any future threat. If you cannot, I will do it. What are you saying, mother? He is just a chess piece. Of course I can. I am no fool. I can see he came for you. He is the beggar who wandered with you, right? I never expected him to go this far. Whether he is a social climber or truly loyal, we will know soon. Thank you, Master Zhang, for recommending me. I had my reasons. Her Majesty put me in charge of exam reforms, and I need a strong ally. Your current rank is decent, but far from enough to help me. Rest assured, I will repay this favor soon. Since you are so confident, I wish you a swift rise to the top. She be in Tian, the Tianzi room. Correct. Why do you not bow upon seeing me? After all this time, Zhao Lin, what do you really want? What do I want? I didn't. We agree that once I reached your side, you would let me help you. Fool. Call me a fool again, and I'll kill you. How did you trick Master Zhang into recommending you? How long do you plan on haunting me? Can't you just let me go? Don't you see we belong to different worlds now? Different worlds? We walk the same earth. How are we different? Remember when we ate leftovers behind this very restaurant? Who knew today we would sit in the finest private room? Let's eat our fill before we talk, okay? If you won't listen, then don't eat. Get out. Young Master Qin, the Tianzi room is already occupied. You can't force your way in. Make them move. I want the Tianzi room today. Hey, doesn't that guy look familiar? Yeah, he does so familiar. Isn't that the beggar who answered the riddles? Haha, yes, that's him. Well, look who dressed up today. Hey, don't say that. What if the Chancellor actually recommended him for office? No way. He was so arrogant, he didn't even respect the Chancellor. Why would he recommend him? Little beggar, I am hosting a feast in this room today. Move aside. Of course, the lady next to you can stay. I will treat her too. We all know each other and took the test together. Why not join us? Humph. Miss you. I have no interest in dining with a beggar. Let's forget it. Maybe we should just leave. Weren't you going to clear my path? Can a small thing like this stop you? I just didn't want to draw attention. You dare strike me. Do you know my grandfather is your grandfather? Not you. I am the Chief Secretary of the Ministry of Revenue, a 5th grade official. You insulted me, and now you want to throw me out. Who gave you such nerve? What? You are a 5th grade official. Open your eyes and look. Still not enough. A beggar directly appointed to the 5th grade. This is devastating for us scholars who studied for 10 years. What has this world come to? Don't get too smug. You are only to my family, that is nothing. To anyone here, it is just a joke. Address me as my lord. What? You listen up. You noble heirs might have powerful families, but you are still jobless commoners. Disrespect me again, and I will slap you again. Now get out. You shouldn't have done that. No need to worry, my lady. Flexing my official rank feels absolutely amazing. True, but you just offended half the noble families in the capital. If I were afraid, I wouldn't have come to you. When you stand in court, I hope you remain as tough as today. Forget it. No more eating. I lost my appetite. Waste of breath. Who are you? I've never seen you before. I am Zhao Lin, Chief Secretary of the Ministry of Revenue. Anyone below the 3rd grade has no right to attend court. So how can a minor 5th grade official dare to interrupt? Please do not take offense, Your Highness. I came regarding treasury matters and need to report the details. Once submitted a memorial in advance. Though my rank is low, all officials speaking up is standard court procedure. Therefore, I can speak. Please answer my question, Your Highness. Were you just threatening the Emperor? I had no intention of threatening the young Emperor. Anyway, we have no money to pay the taxes. Why no money? Didn't I just explain, or are you deaf? For centuries, Bayou has been constantly raided by the Yan state and harassed, but they guard the border every year. Bayou has vast pastures, herds of cattle and sheep. It has always been a major taxpayer in daily. Why is it that ever since you became the Prince of Bayou, you can't afford taxes? How dare you? Does Bayou suffer major natural disasters like the South? No. Yet you blame the Yan state. In recent years, Bayou had no heavy troop increases nor major natural disasters. How can such a vast region out of money all of a sudden? Or is the prince trying to default, or hide this cash for unspeakable deeds? Shut your mouth. Stop talking nonsense. With the emperor gone, the young emperor rules this court. His Highness didn't tell me to shut up, so who are you to speak? Besides, you still haven't answered my question. Why is there no money? Where did this bold little official come from? He was just a mere beggar, yet he aced the Academy's toughest test. Seized his chance to shine in court, and if we don't stop him, no one will be able to keep him down. Mark my words, brother, calm down. The young emperor is right here, brother. Lord Zhao has voiced my own doubts. Can you explain why we are short on funds? You claim we can just log a deferred payment in the records. But taxes are the foundation of this dynasty. We can't just change that on a whim. No buts. We are in the imperial court. I call you big brother out of respect, so please respect me too. As for the taxes, I can arrange to pay half in cash right now. Fine, but I will only give you 3 months for the remaining half. Thank you for your understanding, Your Majesty. This kid is amazing. Worthy of being personally handpicked by the Emperor. You really pulled teeth from a tiger's mouth. As for the South, We just suffered a massive disaster and haven't even caught our breath. How can we pay off the outstanding debt? It's not that we won't pay, we just can't afford it right now. I hope you will reconsider. Brother, don't get worked up. I know the South has had it rough, so the repayment will be deferred. Humph. Brother, you should have struck first, so third sister couldn't demand money. But for this trip, since the funds involved are massive, I need a breakdown of the expenses to understand the reality of this southern trip. I will charge Director Zhao Lin with this. Zhao Lin, can you work with my second brother to compile these accounts? I certainly can. Excellent. Second brother, it seems our third sister has no intention of letting you off either. Your Majesty, this what is it, second brother? Is there something wrong with the accounts? Is there something I shouldn't know? Or is it inconvenient? Not at all. It's just that Su Ruoxu's sudden move caught me completely off guard. I have no time to doctor a perfect set of books. An audit will expose everything. If exposed, even I will be heavily punished. Will it really come to that? What is this? Second brother, speak up. Though the South faces hardships, the prince can pay half now. And the rest can wait until next year. That way, the prince will be too busy raising funds to worry about the books. And I can wait to request them. Is that so, second brother? Yes, indeed. All right, I will give you 10 days to raise half to assist the treasury. And then, Director Zhao will assist my second brother with the accounts. Yes, Your Majesty. If we recover half from both North and South, the treasury can breathe. But we are still far from solvent. This delay still threatens the state's survival. Your Majesty, our grand ancestral ceremony is approaching. This is a massive event. Once the northern and southern debts are paid, I hope the funds are released quickly so my Ministry of Rights can prepare. Damn, this old geezer, he saw the treasury getting funds and immediately came to grab them. Let's see how much they actually need. How much silver does the Ministry of Rights require this year? Your Majesty, last year cost 11 million. Given our tight budget, my Ministry of Rights can cut back and keep it under 10 million taels. 10 million for ancestor worship. Can't we keep it under 3 million? Can we cut some of the most expensive and useless procedures? Your Highness must be joking. Ancestor worship has always been Daliang's highest priority. How can we just cut costs? The empire was built by our ancestors. Skimping on the ceremony is a total disrespect to their memory. Their sacrifice of blood and sweat for Daliang would be insulted. Freezing the hearts of our heroic ancestors. Lord Lu, I have no such intention. I just feel that, given our circumstances this year, our situation is unique, and this budget is too high. Does Your Highness think I am wasting money, or taking kickbacks? I have logged every copper clearly. Let everyone inspect it. If anything is wrong, take my life. Lord Lu, you go too far. Lord Heishi, the young emperor shows absolute distrust today. And where did this junior 5th rank nobody come from, running wild like a mad dog? Questioning everyone. He criticizes everything. Since it has come to this, I must state my position so no one thinks I am selfish. We must hold this ceremony. It is our tradition. Without tradition, Daliang loses its soul. I really don't know who Lord Lu was calling a mad dog just now. I was talking about you. What, can't handle the truth? You impudent brat. You, the Grand Minister of Rights, in charge of Daliang's culture. Curse like a vulgar old street thug. It is utterly disgraceful to your high office. Speak up. I think you should just retire and go home. Lest word gets out that our Minister of Rights has absolutely no manners. UY was only speaking of the ceremony. Stop changing the subject. Of course we must honor our ancestors. It is our duty, as descendants. But as you said, Daliang was built on our predecessors' blood and tears. If they knew we were wasting their hard-earned wealth on flashy, superficial, sacrificial ceremonies while completely ignoring crucial nation-building, those heroes would be spinning in their graves. When you finally pass away, you pretentious old hypocrite, how will you face our ancestors? Oh my Lord, Lu, what is wrong with you? Your Highness, he fainted from rage. Quick, take Lord Liu to rest, and call the physician. Since his health failed, Director Zhao, what do you suggest? On that day, we can hold a temple fair. We can watch dances and opera, eat and drink. At midnight, the great bell of Zhongshan Temple will toll 99 times. At that sound, the whole city will observe absolute silence and offer prayers. Nonsense, turning a sacred ceremony into a temple fair. How can you conflate the two? Silent reflection at the bell is a good idea, but worship is solemn. Let's skip the fair. Lord Hashi, if you were gone, how would you want your children to remember you? I would want them to be happy and joyful. Exactly. Our ancestors surely feel the same. Our happiness and prosperity are the best tribute. Showing them we are thriving is what they truly want. Put that way, I support Director Zhao's proposal. Excellent. A temple fair costs almost nothing. A few thousand taels will do. With our tight treasury, the Ministry of Revenue strongly agrees. I agreed. It is decided then. Absurd. Where did this madman come from? What is his background? How dare he run wild in court, costing us tens of millions? I have already investigated him. They say he was a beggar, but he aced the Academy's test and was summoned to court. A beggar. A filthy beggar became an official. Are you kidding me? He must die. I will arrange it immediately. Brother, no. If he dies right after crossing us, everyone will suspect us. We will handle whatever comes. He must die. If we do not cut this knot now, we will face endless trouble down the road. Second brother, you should understand this. If we had not spared Su Ruoxu back then, would we even be in this mess today? Fine, we do it your way. I didn't expect this little beggar to actually have some talent. Not only did he pull teeth from my older brothers, he even saved De Liang a massive fortune. He is truly impressive. It's not about talent. A mere junior 5th rank official silenced 1st and 2nd rank ministers. Left them speechless. If that is not strength, what is? But he might disrupt court stability. Perhaps we should strip his rank. Absolutely not. His usefulness is just beginning. I expect great things. You may leave. Bring Zhao Lin here. I want to meet him in private. Yes, Your Majesty. Your servant greets Your Majesty. Lord Zhao, I heard of your brilliant performance yesterday. Most impressive. I wonder. If I met your expectations, you did well. But as a junior 5th rank, you cannot even attend court daily. I cannot promote you just for convincing my brothers to pay. You must find another way quickly. To secure a big merit, I am already prepared. Rest assured, Your Majesty. By the way, I have a question. I know you wander the world, but where is your home? Do you remember? Of course I remember. It was Your Majesty. You and I are from the same hometown, aren't we? Nonsense. Do you even know where I am from? Humph. You really are sharp. Nothing gets past you. Well, with those advanced test questions, that 1-month trial you gave me, and my decent brain, it was easy to guess. You must be from the modern era too. I used to dabble in everything. Unlike me, I know nothing. But guys always love picking up weird, random trivia. You never know when it'll come in handy. Guess I just got lucky. Did your body take a beating from your youthful struggles? You have so many ailments. That's why I want my daughter to have an easy life. But no ruler is ever carefree. She is much better off as a princess. After all, this empire, I fought so hard to build this empire. There is no way I'm just handing it over. Besides, I found you, didn't I? Since you care so much about her, I am definitely going to make good use of you. What did you and Mother talk about? Just chatted. Who knew the Emperor and I were from the same hometown? Your Majesty, Envoy Yanxi. Of Yanxi. What I gunk? Greetings, young Emperor of Great Liang. Tell me, Envoy, why did the price of fine salt jump by 50% this year? Your Highness, everything is getting more expensive these days. Didn't Great Liang raise your own grain export prices too? Nonsense. We only had a minor increase of under 10% because of the crop failures down south. Yet you hiked our salt price by 50%. That is absolutely outrageous. Well, our Yang country had a tough year too. So we hope for your understanding, Your Highness. If not, we will have to stop exporting. Oh, so it's just salt. Go ahead and stop then. Great Liang doesn't want it. Are you out of your mind? We still need fine salt. Our fine salt is in extremely high demand, and only Yang can produce it. We only prioritized exporting to Great Liang because we are friendly neighbors. If Your Highness has doubts, then we will have no choice but to sell it to others. We will just export to others. Is there really no room for negotiation? Then go sell to them. Have a safe trip out. Besides, Great Liang suffered a locust plague down south this year. We originally kept exporting grain out of friendship with the northern Indi, threatening to invade. We must hoard our food. No more grain exports. You can find someone else to buy from too. Zhao Lin, show him out. My apologies, Envoy Yanxi. He's just a low clerk who doesn't know the rules. Please don't take offense. Hump. If everyone is this insolent, Great Liang is hardly a land of etiquette. You must punish him to avoid any gossip. Look what your big mouth did. Now I have to order dozens of lashes to settle this and save face. Ha ha! A land of etiquette is for people with manners, not for extorting scoundrels like him. Look at this, everyone. What is it? It's so crystal clear, almost like fine this white stuff is salt. Exactly, fine salt. And it's several times cleaner than what we import from Yang. Impossible. That is total nonsense. No salt in the world could be finer than ours. How is this possible? I don't believe it. What is going on? Your Highness, I just perfected the method for refining fine salt. Great Liang won't need imports anymore. So, do you still need to order me to be like? Well, since you were actually telling the truth, even though you were incredibly rude. There will be no lashing today. Thank you for your generous grace, Your Highness. Now, Envoy of Yang, I am terribly sorry. Since Great Liang now has its own fine salt, we will no longer import from you. How can you do this? You have imported from us every single year. Why cancel so suddenly? This is completely unfair. That's just the reality of business. We wanted a long-term contract back then, but you refused just so you could hike prices at will. Since we have no contract binding us, we can cancel whenever we please. And as for our grain, sorry, we will not be exporting it anymore. You may leave, Envoy. Your Highness, even if you stop buying our salt, you cannot cut off our grain. Our nation is small and resource poor. We rely entirely on imports. If you stop exporting, our entire population will starve. We can still export, but with recent bad weather, the price must triple. Otherwise, we would be in a tough spot. Triple, that's too much. If triple is too much, then please leave. Fine, double it is. Sooner or later, I will refine pure salt. Just a sprinkle of this will taste amazing. I never expected you to actually make it so pure and crystal clear. This will not only save Great Liang a massive fortune in salt expenses, but also let every citizen in our empire taste fine. This is a legendary achievement that truly benefits our people. Is it all right? It's okay. So, do you forgive me? Never. I will always remember how you abandoned me. I never wanted to abandon you. It was a misunderstanding. Oh, a misunderstanding. What about the 18 times you left me behind before? Were those misunderstandings too? I searched the entire world for you. My entire heart was full of you, yet all you wanted was to cast me aside. How could you be so cruel? Do you have any idea how terrified, anxious, and completely helpless I felt every time I woke up and you were gone? I promise I will never leave again. Don't think I'll forgive you just because you solved a couple of problems for me. I don't expect that. I am simply doing my duty. Between you and me is the boundary between ruler and subject. Please remember your place. I know I am not worthy of you yet, but I will work hard. Sooner or later, one day. Shut up. You getting this far was pure luck. Refining that salt was just a fluke. You don't compare to me, but you did achieve something great this time. I reward and punish fairly. I can offer you any official post below the 3rd rank. Take your pick. How about the Ministry of Rights? Why there? You just made the Minister of Rights. Li Chang spit blood with rage. Going there is absolute suicide. I need to put in the work. The Ministry of Rights is my next step. Sigh. Just thinking about it makes my blood boil. I have studied for 50 years, only to be humiliated by an arrogant brat in front of the entire court. My reputation is completely ruined. Minister, don't mind him. Minister. That boy is just a rabid dog and only a 5th rank official. He will never get to attend court, so you won't see him again. Besides, you are a veteran of 2 reigns. Who would dare bring that up to your face? Humph! A mere nobody dared to speak so arrogantly. Did he leave his brain behind when he spoke? It absolutely infuriates me. Minister, please don't be angry over such a nobody. It's not worth ruining your health. If it weren't for my old bones, I would have skinned him alive and broken his bones myself. But a guy like him doesn't even need our attention. Plenty of others will deal with him. True. The 1st and 2nd princes probably hate him even more than you do. Exactly. So don't let this petty matter trouble you. Right now, the autumn exam is fast approaching, and we need to put the exam topics on the agenda. You should think about this year's questions. Didn't they say a new Vice Minister of Rights was arriving today? Who is this new guy anyway? What's his name? Where was he promoted from? He was personally appointed by the young emperor. His surname is Zhao. Surname Zhao. Sounds familiar. Just another puppet favored by the royals. Sigh. This kind of thing. I'd love to see what kind of high and mighty figure this guy really is. Is the minister here? Is Minister Li Chang in? Yes. So the minister is indeed here. I Zhao Lin. Greet the minister. What are you doing in my Ministry of Rights? Get the hell out of here. He is the one who insulted you. Calm down, minister. Maybe he is here to apologize. If you want to apologize, kneel outside for 3 days and 3 nights. And maybe I'll show some mercy. Apologize. For what? What did I even do wrong? You are not here to apologize. Of course not. Then get lost. I would love to, but I can't. What do you mean by that? I forgot to introduce myself. I, Zhao Lin, am the newly appointed Vice Minister of Rights. I am now your direct subordinate, Minister. My direct what? I didn't hear you clearly. Then let me repeat it. No need. My ears are not deaf. This is absolutely ridiculous. You actually became the Vice Minister of Rights. This is a mockery of justice. A person like you directly jumped 2.5 ranks from lower 5th. How is this possible? Unless you made some monumental contribution, such a massive promotion is completely impossible. Well, recently our great Liang mastered the fine salt refining method. You know about it, right? Of course. It is a massive blessing to great Liang. Well, I invented it. That's why the young emperor promoted me. Otherwise, how did you think I jumped 2.5 ranks? It certainly wasn't a gift from you. The salt refining method was actually invented by someone like you. I'm humbled. I just had a sudden brainwave and made it. Anyway, enough about that. The autumn exam is coming, and the topics aren't set yet. So, Minister, why don't we have a meeting first? Actually, I've already prepared the topics. Please take a look. Minister, Chinese, math, physics, and chemistry, geography, biology, history, politics, foreign languages. What is this chaotic, random mess of subjects? What about our traditional book of odes? Starting this year, I plan to spend 5 years completely replacing the old imperial exam. Standards based on those classics. These major academic reforms will be led by the Imperial Academy. Schools nationwide like Hanling Academy and Lishan Academy will launch these new curriculum models. Exam rankings will change to a combined total score. Can you understand this, my lord? You said in 5 years, we will change the imperial exams from once every 3 years to once a year. This year, new subjects make up 20% of the total score, while traditional ones are 80%. By year 2, new subjects will rise to 40%, leaving traditional subjects with 60%. Phasing them down like this over 5 years will completely transform the system. Nonsense. Literature, history, and geography make sense, but what on earth are physics and chemistry? Let me ask you, you know why an apple falls from a tree? You would probably say it is because of its weight. But where does that weight come from? Physics teaches us the laws of nature, helping us understand this world. Chemistry is just as vital. For instance, if I filter and boil crude salt to extract pure crystals, it becomes fine salt. This crystallization process is what we call chemistry. There are endless examples of physics and chemistry. I could not list them all in a lifetime. I cannot write all these textbooks alone either. I cannot split myself in two. I am just proposing the concepts and the blueprint, leaving the rest to scholars, students, and everyone under heaven to work on. I need helpers. We are not abandoning the classics, nor do I look down on them. We will simply integrate them into literature. Even in the future, literature will hold a massive weight in the total score. But it is not everything. Students can also choose subjects based on their own interests. This diversifies learning and enriches the minds of our youth. I have only 2 words for you. Pure delusion. As long as I am still the Minister of Rights, I will never support your ideas. It seems I was indeed too naive. Naive enough to think I could convince an old fossil like you. Reforming the imperial exams will stir up an absolute storm across our great empire. The academies will never allow this. The scholars of the world won't allow it either, so he is bound to fail. Why not just let him try? Once he fails, the young emperor and his majesty will be furious and strip him of everything, turning him back into a beggar. By then, you will not only get your revenge, but also avoid arguing with him directly. After all, he is the emperor's favorite right now. You make a good point. Having youthful ambition is a good thing, of course, but ambition alone won't cut it. You have to deliver results. I want to support you, but I fear ruining my reputation in my old age. So, I will not block your paperwork, but you must handle the rest yourself. To manage. What do you think? In that case, thank you, my lord. Do a good job. You are all elites. I recruited from the Northern Territory. I want you to assassinate him within 3 days, leaving no trace of evidence, and then escape back to the north. Can you do it? We will not fail you. Emperor. Excellent. Go. Prince Wu. Zhao Lin requests an audience. What? I wonder what brings Lord Zhao to my humble abode. Humble abode. This place is an absolute mansion. Prince of the North, you are far too modest. If you do not plan on stating your business, you should leave. Actually, I have an embarrassing secret. An embarrassing secret. Yes, an embarrassing secret. I do not know how to say it. Lord Zhao, why come to me with an embarrassing secret? I am not a doctor. Prince, you misunderstand. I did not mean that kind of secret. Lately I feel like someone wants to kill me. I feel like I have offended too many people lately, and someone wants to harm me. Every night, I am too terrified to sleep. This feeling is pure torture. How could that be? You are a rising star, the favorite beside the young emperor. Who would dare touch you? Wouldn't that be playing with fire? I am a man with no background. Plenty of people would dare touch me. For example, if you, Prince of the North, wanted to get rid of me, it would take a mere wave of your hand. I am just making an analogy, Your Highness. Once I am dead, the court won't care about favorites. They will never start a feud over a worthless corpse. That is why I want to seek protection. Lord Zhao, let us be blunt. What exactly are you here to spy on? Prince, do not misunderstand. No one sent me. I just want protection for myself. Did someone warn him that I want to kill him? Strange. Only my second brother knows I want him dead. Did my second brother secretly team up with him and sell out my plans to kill him just to win him over? To win him over. And then this fence-sitter did not trust my brother, so he came to probe me. Prince, what are you thinking? Nothing. I do not really understand what you just said. What is not to understand? There is no need to act dumb. Play dumb in front of me. We are not done yet. You cost me tens of millions of taels. It is a miracle I have not killed you, yet you dare dream of my protection. Keep dreaming. It seems the prince does not want to give me a way out. Forget it. Farewell, Prince. Prince, he came at the perfect time. Should I follow him out, find a quiet place, and eliminate him right now? No. Do not rush just yet. Why? Weren't we going to kill him? He just walked out of my estate. If he gets killed immediately, even 10 pigs would suspect me. Although I am not afraid of suspicion, this is too obvious. Besides, he might have already teamed up with my second brother and is testing me right now. Testing me. If I attack him, my second brother might use the opportunity to checkmate me. I see. It seems we cannot move against him yet, at least not today. Lord Zhao, you invited me for a drink, but did you ask the wrong person? Did you ask the wrong person? No, I did not. What happened before was all a misunderstanding. I was just used as a pawn. I hope the Prince of the South will not blame me. Not blame you. How is that possible? If possible, I want to make amends. From now on, I will serve you faithfully. You mean you want to follow me? Yes. Someone with no background like me will eventually need to find a master. Find a wise master. Clearly, you are the one. Give me a reason. Because the first prince wants to kill me, and I am terrified. The young emperor is a woman who does not trust me. To me, you have the most promising future. How did he know my eldest brother wanted to kill him? Did my brother expose his plans? No. If he wanted to kill someone with no background, he would not fail so easily. Did he trick him into thinking he wanted him dead, just to send him to test my limits? Or is he sent by the Empress Dowager? Only a fool would believe someone like him. Lord Zhao, you must be joking. I am just a minister. What future do I have? My temple is far too small. Go find someone else. Is it really that simple? It is that simple. My eldest and second brothers are extremely calculating. Do you think a little deception in front of them will make them suspect each other? They did not trust each other anyway. Stirring the pot like this will surely drive a deeper wedge between them, which will leave you and me some breathing room. Is a little time enough? My father, he has been hanging on. He wants to survive until I have enough strength to protect myself. I do not want to see him suffer so painfully. But under current circumstances, if your two royal brothers, if they truly join forces, we stand absolutely no chance. Give me a little more time. I will act as fast as possible. I have a way to solve all our problems. What way? For me to marry the ruler of Bang. Then Daliang will be secured north and south, and our armies can march together. We in Bayan have always had trade and marriage alliances. This can tear open the final barrier, and all crises and problems will be resolved. With the support of Bayan, my imperial throne will be as stable as a mountain, and mother won't have to struggle so hard to support me. Marrying the ruler of Bayan is indeed an effective way. Even you think so. But how could I bear to let you marry a dying old man in a barbarian land? But this is fate, isn't it? If I were not here, that might be your fate. But as long as I am here, I will never let that happen. Is this day finally coming at last? Lord Zhao, of course. Don't tell me Lord Zhang is scared. Ha ha ha, what do I have to fear? I am only worried that you are scared. Those guys are waiting right outside. The reform of the imperial exams has been announced, and it has caused a massive uproar. Anyway, I have pushed past all objections and ordered the Imperial Academy to give its full support, but the rest is up to you. Wait, isn't that the young emperor? It really is him, and he is with our second brother. Today we are just visiting incognito, so keep my identity hidden. It seems our third sister is also very interested in this. I did not expect that this reform of the imperial exams would stir up so many great scholars of our time. Grand Academician Qin Zhang of the Hanlin Academy, Zhang Zilin of King Lu Academy. He is unmatched. And Zhang Shu, Lu Chang, and Zhuang Feiyang of Beiqi. This Zhuang Feiyang scored top marks twice back in the day but refused both appointments. Now all the great talents of Daliang are gathered here, along with Lu Qing, the poet immortal of the South. Their literary grace is highly admired. This is an incredibly massive gamble. I wonder how Lord Zhao is going to wrap this up. I, Zhao Lin, thank all the great scholars, doctors, gentlemen, and dignitaries for coming to the Imperial Academy today to hear my announcement of Imperial Exam Reform. So you are Zhao Lin, and you are Hemph. I am Qin Zhang, Dean of Hanley Academy. A wet behind-the-ears kid actually wants to reform the Imperial exams. How many books have you even read to talk such trash? Are you trying to kill me with laughter? Ha ha ha, you actually dare strike me. Where are my Hanlin Academy scholars? Hey, are you all right? To think a Hanlin Academy dean, a mere lower third-rank official, would actually shout and yell in front of me. This is insubordination. I am the Vice Minister of the Ministry of Rights. A standard third-rank official one level above you. Brat. And who are you? I am Zhang Zilin, Dean of Yulu Academy. Then your rank is even lower only. Fourth rank. Are you going to offend your superior to Dean Qin and I may rank lower, but we have taught for decades. Our students are everywhere, including plenty of powerful officials. You are so arrogant, do you fear nothing? Fear. If I were afraid, I wouldn't be standing here. This reform is happening. I have the backing of Minister Lu, the young emperor, and His Majesty. How dare you be so insolent? Ha ha ha. I am only cooperating with Master Zhao. He is the main driver. This has nothing to do with me. This kid is way too bold, completely disregarding everyone. Does he really not care about the consequences? I don't care if Lord Lu agrees, or even the young emperor and His Majesty. I, Zhuang Feiyang, will never accept this exam reform. I, Lu Qingfeng, don't approve either. Scholars always stand up first. On behalf of the scholars of the capital, we oppose this. Science. math. None of that compares to the profound classic poetry. We do not need these unorthodox paths. What the Imperial Academy does is their own business, not ours. And I, on behalf of Yulu Academy, oppose this. Humph, and I oppose it on behalf of Hanley Academy. What will Master Zhao do now? I told you it wouldn't be easy. Let's see how he cleans up this mess. Others are just waiting to watch the drama. Why didn't I speak up to support him? Speaking up now would only draw fire to myself. Let's just watch quietly. This is much livelier than I expected. Sister, are you worried about Master Zhao? These scholars have a ruthless streak deep down. If they beat Master Zhao to death in their fury, he will become a laughingstock for the ages. Is this all Zhao Lin is capable of? Haha. What do you mean? Even if it is the young emperor's will, or his majesty's will. You still disagree? That means you are openly defying an imperial decree. And if I am not mistaken, defying an imperial decree is a capital offense. We are not defying it. We simply cannot accept a groundless reform that discards Daliang's beautiful traditions. If Master insists on framing me with the crime of defying the decree, then kill me first. I do not fear death. I will use my unyielding bones to show the world my resolve. Since Brother Zhuang is so bold, I Lu Qingfeng refuse to be left behind. If you want to kill me, too. Do you truly think I wouldn't dare, men? Wait, you mustn't, Master Zhao. If you kill them, things will get out of hand. Mere commoners dare threaten the imperial court. Their deaths are not to be regretted. I will bear all consequences. Kill them. Stubborn fools, if you kill them, this will spiral out of control. To appease the scholars' anger, the court will definitely have you sliced to pieces before the world. These two openly defied the young emperor's decree, which is treason. We can skip the trial. I, Zhao Lin, will bear all responsibility. Stop. Your subject pays respects to your majesty. The young emperor. Zhao Lin, is this how you push for the exam reform? The imperial exam is the root of though I entrusted this to you. I will not tolerate you abusing power and using violence to harm scholars. Your Majesty, you must have been deceived by this man to agree to this reform. Yes, Your Majesty, keep your eyes open. This beggar, by birth, how can we let him touch this? Won't this throw all of Daliang into chaos? Your Majesty, our deaths are nothing, but we wish to die for a cause. Our voice is the will of millions of scholars. We beg Your Majesty to give us scholars justice. Zhao Lin, although I agreed to the reform, from this moment on, you cannot use any violence. If you cannot convince the world, how can they respect you? Wise decision. Since the young emperor has spoken, I will spare your lives. Humph. Sorry to disappoint you. Did you think we would submit to death threats? Our spines are stiffer than you think. We, the scholars assembled here today, do not welcome you, beggar. Get lost. Get lost. Ha ha ha. Your spines are stiff. Let me ask, why are they stiff? Because our minds are filled with beautiful literature and our sleeves are dyed with ink. We do not associate with vulgar commoners like you, which is why our spines are stiff. So, you just think highly of your own literary talent and believe you are amazing. Don't make elegant excuses. Is my explanation right or wrong? At least our literary talent puts us in a completely different realm from you. You all think so, right? Of course. Fine. In that case, today I will set up a challenge arena, right here. What arena are you talking about? I will single-handedly challenge all the scholars of Daliang. Whether it is 1-by-1 or a gang fight, all are welcome. Come at me. Ha ha ha. Did you hear what he just said? He wants to challenge all the scholars here. Ha ha ha, he's crazy. This beggar is insane. He's probably just trying to find a way to save face. My lord, look at this clown's face. Impressive. Truly impressive. Master Zhao's courage is commendable. He got so into character that he actually believed his own lies. And challenging every one of our scholars. Pick anyone at random, and he won't match them in his lifetime. Are you serious, Zhao Lin? How long are you guys going to keep chirping? You scholars claim to be gentlemen, and a gentleman's word is his bond. I have given my word. Will you accept the challenge or not? If you want to fight, we will fight. But if you lose, what will you do? If anyone beats me, I will never mention exam reform again, and I will immediately resign and never serve in office again. You said it. But if none of you can defeat me, then you great scholars must kneel 3 times, and cow down 9 times. Serve me tea. Perform the disciple ceremony. Take me as your master, and help me reform the exams. No one shall raise any more objections. HMPH. Take you as master. You're not worthy. A mere brat, aren't you afraid of choking on your words? Meaning you don't dare? Where is your dignity? Where is your backbone? And you called me a big talker? Turns out you're just a bunch of cowardly, sour scholars. Fine, fine, fine. Since it's like this, I Zhang Zilin of Yulu Academy. Accept. I, Qin Zhong of Hanley Academy. Accept. I, Zhuang Fezhang. Accept. I, Lu Qing Feng. Accept. My grandfather and Dean Zhang are contemporary great scholars, beyond dispute. Plus, the lyrical genius, Zhuang Feiyang, and the poetry, immortal. Which of them is not at the peak of Daliang's literary world? Any of them can beat him to a pulp. I truly admire his courage to stay as calm as Mount Tai. Does Master Zhao's literary talent happen to be outstanding? Humph, I'm getting more and more curious. Sigh, why bring humiliation upon yourself? Good. Who wants to go first? Or do you all want to come at once? Hump. This old man recently came up with a couplet. If you can match it, here is my challenge. A single boat, carrying 2 or 3 poets, with 4 oars and 5 sails. Passing 6 shoals and 7 bends, enduring 8 rolls and 9. Is that all? Listen up. 10 years of study, entering 98 academies, casting aside all desires. Hard studying the classics. Trying a few times. This year I must pass. He answered it. What happened? He actually matched it. It seems perfectly correct. Grandfather you underestimated him. How could you give such an easy couplet? Hurry and give another one. Next. Hey, wait. What? Is the dignified dean of Hanlin Academy going to go back on his word? My previous couplet was too easy. I want to make another one. It's okay, grandfather. As long as he loses once, he still loses. You are just careless. Let me do it. I didn't expect you to have some skills. But this time, I won't underestimate you like Dean Chin did. I will also use a couplet. Miss Locke's Pond Willows. Miss Locke's Pond Willows. Isn't this the couplet that has remained unsolved for 100 years in the Hanlin Academy? Why bring it here? If he can't match it, he loses. And a bet is a bet. No room for regret. Each word represents an element of the 5 elements, and it constructs a beautiful picture. It is extremely difficult to match. Master Zhao is going to fail here. Mist Locke's Pond Willows. Listen up. Gun shake Sea Castle Tower. Gun shake Sea Castle Tower. What? He matched it just like that. Oh my God. He actually did it. How did he crack a century-old riddle in seconds? What is going on? Isn't he just a beggar? How could he possibly know this? Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. It matches perfectly. Even I didn't see this coming. Master Zhao wins again. Your Highness, who knew Zhao Lin had such talent? Could it be sheer luck that he knew the century-old riddle? He couldn't just know it out of nowhere. Zhao Lin, we lived together for a whole year. Yet why do I feel like I'm only now getting to know you? Oh, Dean Zhang, you accuse me of underestimating him, but even I don't get this. How did he solve it? So as amazing. It seems we really can't underestimate this guy. Master Zhao doesn't seem entirely useless. It seems we must take him seriously now. You must be the famous poet, immortal, Lu Qing. Oh, that is just an empty title from the world. Empty title. You seem to enjoy it quite a bit. Actually, hypocritical fits you much better. Stop wasting time and give us the prompt. We are men of noble character who stand alone at the top. What do you know? Do you know the burden of carrying the poet immortal title? Do you have any idea how lonely I am inside? Your loneliness? Do you even know my loneliness? Since we are both lonely souls, let us write a poem about loneliness within the time of one incense stick. How about it? As you wish. I'm already finished. That fast. Yes, that fast. This guy doesn't seem like an idiot. Maybe he really can write a poem, but how good can it be in such a short time? Fine, you can go first. I have plenty of time, so I'm in no rush. Brother Liu, make sure you don't embarrass yourself here. I still have full confidence in my poetic skills. His mind works fast, and he somehow answered all those tricky riddles earlier. So, couplets must just be his specialty. But poetry is different. That takes deep knowledge, passion, and real depth. He'll probably write some cheap doggerel at best. When it comes to poetry, although Lu Qingfeng is young, then even I would be deeply impressed. Master Zhao, go ahead and recite. Haha. All right, everyone, let's stop the chatter and listen to Master Zhao speak first. Right? Of course. Her Highness is correct. Let's first hear what kind of poem Master Zhao can come up with. Who knows, it might absolutely blow us away. Loneliness, 1,000 mountains, no bird in flight. 1,000 paths, no trace of life. These first two lines sound amazing, but why do I have a bad feeling about this? It feels like he might actually write a masterpiece. That's impossible, right? Don't panic, my lord. It's only 2 lines. A lone boat, an old straw coat, fishing alone in the cold river snow. Zhao Lin, has your soul truly reached such a level of isolation? A lone boat, an old straw coat, fishing alone in the cold river snow. Such a masterpiece. This is a timeless masterpiece. How is this possible? How could you write such a poem? Do we wait for your poem, or should we move on? It seems Zhao Lin is incredibly powerful. What is a genius? This must be what they mean. His literary talent is unmatched. A single line forced the poet immortal to admit defeat. You all thought I was just a beggar who got lucky with some trivia. That I had no education and was just criticizing the imperial exams blindly. But now the truth is, right before you. What else do you have to say? Wait, I haven't given my prompt yet. Don't celebrate too early. You must be the lyric sage, Zhuhang Fei Yang, right? Your plucking lotus is a masterpiece of great Liang, admired even in neighboring lands. As long as you know, I want to compete with you in lyric poetry. Fine, how do we do this? If you can write a lyric poem that surpasses my plucking lotus, I will immediately honor you as my master and pay my respects. Writing a regular poem on the fly is one thing, but asking Master Zhao to compose a legendary masterpiece on the spot is impossible. There is simply no chance of him surpassing the legendary plucking lotus. But didn't he solve that century-old couplet earlier? And that incredible poem too. Well, miracles don't keep happening forever. What, are you too scared to accept? Weren't you acting so arrogant just now? You scared me. I really thought we'd have to call this beggar our master. It would probably make my ancestors turn in their graves. Zhao Lin, you've already proved yourself. Even if you lose, it's fine. Her Highness is right, Master Zhao. You are already incredible. I also think he's impressive. If we do reform, I could look into it. Since you don't want to fight, then admit defeat, resign from your post. and go back to being a beggar. Who says I'm giving up? I accept your challenge. Then go ahead and write it. I'll give you 1 incense stick. No need. I already have it. The Lantern Festival night? No way. He already has a lyric. The east wind at night blows open 1,000 flowered trees, raining down fallen stars. Noble carriages fill the road with fragrance, and the phoenix flute plays. Lanterns dance all night. Beautiful women laugh and chat, leaving a faint scent behind. I searched for her 1,000 times in the crowd. Suddenly I turn my head and there she stands, under the fading lanterns. Your Highness, why are you crying? Crying, beautiful poem. Yes, it really is a masterpiece. And I think Master Zhao wrote this specifically for you. Zhao Lin, I know your feelings, but I cannot forgive your abandonment. My mother would never allow us to be together. We are destined to meet, but not to be together. I can't even find words to describe how I feel. It feels like all the classic literature I've read my whole life was completely in vain. Today, whether it is poetry or lyric writing, he has shown me what peak perfection is. If a man like this steps forward to innovate, who would dare oppose him? Could it be? Am I truly getting old? It's over. My world is collapsing. I must be dreaming. Captain Chin, we sigh. We have completely and utterly lost. Student Zhuang Feiyang pays respects to Master. This is a long life, lock my parents got for me at birth. Please accept it, Master. Student Lu Qing Feng pays respects to Master. This is my family heirloom jade pendant. Please accept it, Master. Student Zhang Ziling pays respects to Master. I am willing to hand over the Hanman Academy Dean position, and even the Yulu Academy Dean position. You all should keep your things. No, Master, we are truly honoring you as our teacher. Yes, absolutely, Master. We won't look down on you, just because you are young. You have completely won us over. Us too? Oh no. This kid has won over all their hearts. What a disaster. Oh, please don't, Master. You are truly a person of noble character. Not only letting bygones be bygones but also sigh, we were truly too arrogant before. Since you want to honor me as your master, I have one request. We must push for reform. Great Liang desperately needs fresh blood. I also love literature, but it shouldn't be the sole measure of a person's talent. Rest assured, Master, we will surely do our best to push the imperial exam reform. Wonderful. Master, we are so blessed to have you. Let's speak further inside. We want to hear your grand plans. Good. Unbelievable. A beggar actually possesses such literary talent. Now, his every word and action is watched by the entire world. His influence is unprecedented. Humph. I heard the line of people wanting to study under him. Stretches for blocks. Becoming his disciple is now the hottest trend. With such a man, in our third sister's hands, we brothers are even further from the throne. Are we just giving up like this? What else can we do? Even if we defeat her, we still have to fight each other. Second brother, you really cannot be of one mind with me. Big brother, there's only one throne. I've realized that, whether you take it or our sister does, it's the same to me. Besides, your northern forces are incredibly strong if you ascend the throne. Can I still sit securely as the southern king? Brother, we can divide the territory. You rule the south, and I rule the north. We split Great Liang in two, but stay as one dynasty. What do you think? Are you really willing to do that? Of course, as long as you help me with all your strength. Actually, talk is cheap. Even though we are brothers, I dare not commit treason for you. You don't trust me. Fine. I can write a decree right now, allocating the Jiangnan region to you. Once our great work is done, you can rest easy. Is that true, big brother? Of course. I will draft a decree right now. You've worked hard lately. Your Majesty, how do I deserve this? We are fellow countrymen. Didn't you call me master? 300,000 in the north, 150,000 in the south. All 450,000 under eldest brother's control. I will never give up on the second prince, even if he is injured. The late emperor split the military power between both princes, just to keep you in check. Didn't he? It makes sense, you figured that out. That is why we must reclaim it. The Grand Preceptor leads the 3 palaces and commands the entire military. We have to make him talk. Only then will things be much easier. It is impossible. Yu Chunchu belongs to the late emperor. He is fiercely loyal to Liang, and would never let me run this empire as a one-man show. Besides, who knows what he is plotting in secret? But if I do not have absolute control and these devious princes plot in the shadows, Ruox's reign is doomed. So, what should we do? Take it step by step. If the Grand Preceptor indeed harbors treacherous thoughts, we will show no mercy. You really are ruthless. The Yu family has been loyal for generations, holding the Imperial Iron Pledge and Death Exemption plaque. If I move against him, the realm will condemn me, and it will harm Ruoxu. So, let me do it. When the time comes, I will gladly bear the guilt. Empress Mother, why is Zhao Lin in your bedchamber? I merely invited Lord Zhao for a chat. Why are you two in such a panic? Your Majesty, the Bian army, has crossed into our Dalian defense lines. What about the Northern King? He fought back fiercely, losing 50,000 men, but still could not hold them off. Fortunately, fighting has paused. Bian sent an envoy, and negotiations are underway. Lord Zhao, what do you think we should do? What else? Drive them back. 8th Lord, this is Daliang's young emperor, Su Ruox. Kneel and bow. What a joke. If you people of Daliang want to pull this nonsense with me, our Bian Iron Cavalry will march straight in. By then, we will see who bows to whom. Brother, do not get worked up. Right now, the Bian army is massive, and you suffered a minor defeat, so it is best to remain calm. I lost Humph. If your Highness had not forced me to repay half a year of taxes, forcing me to spend that on public works, would I have lost? Did the court send separate funds for those works? Northern King, are you blaming Her Highness? I never said that. You clearly did. But our eldest brother makes a fair point. Facing the Bian cavalry, he was still forced to hand over money. Even if it did not halt public works, military morale would surely suffer, so do not say that. Did the young emperor also listen to someone's slander? You cannot blame the young emperor entirely. Lord Li, Lord Zhao's disciples are everywhere now. You had better watch what you say. It seems everyone knows exactly what is going on. I did not name anyone, yet the southern prince guessed it. Then this old man must pull rank. Yes, I am talking about Lord Zhao Lin. In today's court there are bound to be many jealous people. A tiny spark will surely create a massive explosion. Eldest brother is absolutely right. Let us use this Bian envoy situation to finish off Zhao Lin. I already have a plan. Quiet, both of you. We have actual business to discuss, and I did not come here to listen to your bickering. Young Emperor of Daliang Bian, and your empire are at war. We have a temporary pause. Do you have a solution, or are we going to keep fighting? If Daliang shows weakness and we fight on, I fear Sai. Your Highness, do not fear these barbarians. Just give the order, and I will lead the charge to fight them to the death. Brother, we all know you do not fear Bian, but there is a clear gap in our strength. We must plan carefully. Yes. Let us not rush. Third sister, Oh, third sister, let us see how you clean up this mess. What is your decision on my offer? The Northern King is ruthless. To extort his own country, he did not hesitate to stir up trouble. Bayan planned to invade, but we have not crossed yet. When the time comes, I will fake a defeat, and you use it to extort the court for benefits. We will split it 70-30. A 30% cut is basically free money. Of course I want it. But are there any catch? When the time comes, something is not right. Zhao Lin, what should we do? Do not worry, you have me. How do you want to solve this? Simple. As long as Daliang pays compensation, this matter ends. How much? 100 million taels of silver, and 2 million dan of grain. You are completely extorting us. How dare you demand so much? Your Highness, no matter what, you cannot agree. And if we do not, Bayan will conquer us. Bayan, your demands are outrageous. Outrageous. Oh, is that so? Fine, I will cut it in half. 50 million taels of silver. 1 million dan of grain. But there is a condition. What condition? I want the head of a man named Zhao Lin. Zhao Lin has no grudge against you. Why demand this? His dangerous ideas have reached by. Even our own scholars want to come to Daliang to study under him. That is why our Bayan king has declared this man must die. If you agree, Bayan will sign a 10-year peace treaty, guaranteeing no trouble at Daliang's borders for 10 years. 10 years, 10 years. If our Daliang can catch its breath for 10 years, the benefits are clear. But must Lord Zhao really die? Although it gives us breathing room. This is too humiliating. If only Daliang had a strong military sigh. Lord Zhao, I am so sorry. Ha ha ha, so that is how it is. You are coming for me. You should have said so earlier. Oh, so you are Zhao. I thought you had 3 heads and 6 arms. Turns out, you are just an ordinary guy. Northern King, you said sorry. Does that mean you admit you cannot be beat? I did not admit that. But objectively speaking, there is indeed a gap between us. That is an undeniable fact. So you do admit you cannot beat them. If you insist on putting it that way, there is nothing I can do. You cannot even block Bayan. So why are you still the Northern King? What use are you? You Zhao Lin, how dare you? How dare you speak such treason? If I am not the Northern King, who is qualified? Naturally, only someone capable of holding off Bayan is qualified. I am a prince of Daliang. If you only rely on your bloodline, but have no real capability, your status as a prince is completely useless. Even if I cannot defeat Bayan, I am the one who held them off all these years. You have been through nothing, yet you want to erase my efforts. Who do you think you are? Now you have finally admitted your incompetence. Everyone under the emperor is a subject. If a subject cannot perform their duty, we replace them. Your Majesty, since he has admitted he cannot defend the north, shouldn't he hand over the northern military command? Ah, what Lord Zhao says is exactly what I am thinking. Brother, since you admitted you cannot block Bayan, please hand over the military power. I will find a better general to guard the northern borders. Out of nowhere, they are taking away eldest brother's military power. And they have a solid, powerful argument. Eldest brother wanted to play a trick, but now he might lose his life. If I let them strip eldest brother's military power, my plans will fail. Your Highness, the Northern King must have just misspoke. Lord Zhao, there is no need to blow this out of proportion. If the Northern military command is icily stripped from him, it might cause instability. This old official agrees. You Daliang people are amusing. Your Northern King is actually quite formidable, yet even he cannot hold us off. If you replace him, I fear Bayan will have no reservations, and will march straight in. I must speak up for him now, or else not only will I get nothing, but I will have come for nothing. This guy was actually Sigh. Too stupid. Does the envoy mean that besides the Northern King, no one in Dalian can challenge you? Naturally. Do you know Daliang so well to say that? It feels like you are taking his side. Me, taking his side. I am just telling the truth, seeing this foreign envoy take his side. And even our own people doing it. Am I, Zhao Lin, hallucinating? What is going on, everyone? Zhao Lin, you want my northern military command so badly. Even if you take it, can you hold off Bayan? Can you stop them from invading Daliang? Of course I can. Of course I can. Ha ha ha. Listen to him. Listen to him. Have you ever led troops in battle? Can you solve the age-old conflict between Bayan and Dalian? If I solve it, will you hand over the military command? You were mocking me just now. Why are you chickening out? Fine, I agree. If you fail, then let it be. We will pay the compensation. After all, you said we cannot hold off Bayan, so what else can we do but pay up? Moreover, I will throw in my life too. Grand Preceptor, this can reduce the compensation by half. Why not do it? Fine, I agree. But I will only give you 1 day. If you cannot solve it, I will kill you myself. If you solve it, I will hand over the military power immediately. Fine. But you must first write a formal pledge and hand over the military tally to a third party, so you do not go back on your word. In your dreams, I will not write anything beforehand, nor will I hand over the tally. Brother, I know what you mean. I will not be this third party. Chao Fan, at least you can choose someone you trust. If Zhao Lin fails, the military power is still yours, and I will personally take his life. What do you think, brother? Why not give it to the Grand Preceptor? He is an elder of 2 reigns and the head of all officials. I trust he will be absolutely fair. Zhao Lin is putting me on the spot now. If I do not agree, I am afraid this will not end. Although he is smart, Bayan will not just listen so easily. Quite a gamble. This is fine. Let us do it. I have already signed the military pledge. I have already handed over the military tally. If Zhao Ling fulfills his pledge, give it to him. If he fails, I will execute him myself. Frankly, I never supported this recklessness, but since things have gone this far, I can only act as an impartial witness. Your Highness, I meant no disrespect. No matter, Grand Tutor. But tell me, do you even have the right to arbitrate? Envoy, I am hosting you now. You will come with me. Who do you think you are? Why should I go with you? You won't. Fine. Unikia, take him to Yuanwu City. This is absolute madness. Northern King. Not to mention he is the Northern Yan envoy. If Zhao Ling treats him like this, won't it just trigger a war between our armies? We had better go check on him. Zhao Ling, you great Liang people are so insolent. Once I return, I will inform my king, and our cavalry will march straight into your palace. Oh my, what is going on here? How could you tie up the envoy? This will spark a massive diplomatic crisis. We must free him immediately. Lord Zhao's mind is usually so sharp, but this is going way too far. Haha, see that? This is his master plan. His plan is to humiliate the Northern Yan envoy. This will only escalate the conflict. Your Highness, please order his release. Actually, Lord Zhao recently invented a new weapon. He originally planned to deploy it to the Northern Territory to challenge Yan. But since the envoy is here, he can show it to them ahead of schedule. That dark, heavy iron block is a weapon. No way. It looks so clumsy and heavy. Are they going to use it on the battlefield to ram gates? But Northern Yan is nomadic. They do not even have gates. How does this thing even work? You will see very soon. The Northern Yan army will march right to our capital. You are dead. I hope you stay this tough in a moment. Oh my God, what on earth is that? Mom, I want to go home. This thing strikes like thunder and rages like fire. How can it be this powerful? The heaven-shaking thunder. What are you doing? Stop playing around. Tell me, can this little toy of mine stop your Northern Yan cavalry? It can, it absolutely can. I will report this to our king exactly as it is. Go tell your king that great Liang does not fear a fight, but a war benefits no one. However, if you dare cross our border again, countless weapons like this will stand at your gates. I understand. I understand. We had no plans to invade Great Liang yet. It was your first prince, Sun Ji. He said if we helped him control your court, we would split the spoils, giving 70% to me. That is why I agreed. Nonsense. You are lying. When did we ever do such a thing? Anyway, I have said my piece. Whether you believe it or not is Great Liang's business. Don't get this wrong. I did no such thing. That guy's just a coward putting on a show, trying to drive a wedge between us. Whether he is driving a wedge or not. Your title as Northern King and your military power are gone today. Since you failed to defend the northern border, you are hereby stripped of your rank and demoted to Prince Z. You cannot leave the capital for a month, or contact any northern generals for a year. Or it will be treason, demoting me to Prince Xian. Are you kidding me? You are not the emperor. What right do you have? You think the title young emperor is just for show? In his absence, the young emperor speaks with the absolute authority of the emperor. We did not even investigate the truth of the envoys' accusations. Do not push your luck. This humble servant obeys. Grand Tutor, thank you for acting as the mediator. You may hand over the military tally and documents to me now. Please accept them, Your Highness. Second brother, Grand Tutor, since when were you two on the same side? So that is how it is. Grand Tutor, you supported my second brother all along. No one even suspected a thing. You both hit it so well. Ah, my dear big brother, you really shot yourself in the foot this time. Now how are we supposed to compete with third sister? You blindly gambled away the northern territory. It is all because of Zhao Lin. How was I supposed to know he was that sharp? He even brought out some terrifying weapon that completely terrified the Northern Yan envoy. It is too late for regrets now. No, what do you mean? You just handed over the military tally. If you head to the Northern Territory immediately, before Third Sister can seize actual control, you can launch a rebellion. Has it really come to this? It is your only chance, and my only chance to... But Zhao Lin has the evidence. Do not worry. Over the years, I have secretly smuggled 50,000 Southern Army soldiers into the capital, disguised as commoners. We will strike from both inside and out. Hump? A woman in power? Ridiculous. If she wants to ruin things, fine. But she actually ignored the ancestors to force the throne onto her daughter. It is time to end this once and for all. No, I need to disguise myself first. Zhao Lin, Su Ruoxu. When I return, I will tear you both to pieces. First Prince, I wanted to spare you. But I never expected you would actually return to the Northern Territory to rebel. Too bad I caught you. You did not plan for this, did you? My lord, you are terrifying. Take him away and throw him in the dungeon. I hope Big Brother succeeds. Otherwise, we lose this game completely. He hates losing even more than we do, so he will definitely make a comeback. No need to wait for him. He already confessed to everything in the dungeon. Zhao Lin, what do you mean? Who is he? What are you saying? Your big brother was caught just as he fled the city. After a little light torture, he sold all of you out, including how you, second brother, smuggled the Southern Army into the city, and how the three of you conspired to rebel. I was forced by Big Brother. I have the letters he wrote, otherwise I would never do this. You actually dared to destroy such vital evidence. But you probably prepared this as a backup safety net, didn't you? Well, I have zero interest in it. Zhao Lin, how do you foresee everything so perfectly? What is inside your head? Take them down. Stop right there. I am a veteran of 2 reigns. Everyone knows me. I am loyal to the crown. How could I betray Great Liang? Minner, what are you doing here? My father has long conspired with the second prince to overthrow Great Liang. My family has records of their letters. You traitorous child, I am sorry, father. To save our family, I had to turn state's witness. Otherwise, against Zhao Lin, even an imperial pardon couldn't save us. Let's go. Congratulations, Lord Zhao. On what? On fulfilling your promise? Yes, and my disciple has already grown enough to succeed my legacy. Now that this young eagle is grown, it is time to let him soar freely. You are leaving. Can you bear it? I will clear all obstacles and forge a path for you. Even if I cannot bear it, I must go. Has Zhao Lin cleared all obstacles for Ruoxu so fast? Thank him for me, and by the way, kill him. Ruoxu, why are you bringing so many people to my bed? What is the meaning of this? I am sorry, mother, but I am here to secure my legacy. Ha ha ha, you actually dare, Ruoxu. I am your mother, and you dare force me out. Zhao Lin has done more than enough for me. I will not let you burn bridges. I am doing this for your own good. Do you have any idea how terrifying that man's intellect is? If he wanted your throne, you couldn't possibly defend it. He must die. No, absolutely not. Zhao Lin is my man. He came here for me. I decide his fate. Mother, I now control all military forces, the Imperial Guard, and even your Dragon Guards answer to me. You can only helplessly watch as I take over everything, including his safety. You have nothing left. You are tired, mother, so leave everything to me, all right? Ha ha, my daughter has finally grown up and has her own mind at last. In that case, I can hand over Great Liang to you with a peaceful heart. The imperial decree and the royal seal have been ready for a long time. I only held them back to wait for this day. Has anyone seen Lord Zhao? Here is a letter from him. Silly girl, I have fulfilled my promise, and I can finally take a breath. So, what is next? I must continue searching for the meaning of my life. You must take good care of the country. It has been 5 years. Why? Why? I clearly forgave you already, so why did you have to leave in the end? Go help me find him. We must find him. He is His Majesty.